Welcome to the channel. I'm Katie. I'm a stay-at-home mom, but a few times a week while my kids are at school, I go thrifting and I list the cool things that I find on eBay and now Poshmark too. I went thrifting yesterday and today, and I'm going to share with you what I got. I also went to a consignment store and a TJ Maxx, and I picked up two things at TJ Maxx yesterday. So I'll share that with you too. Okay, so we'll start with the Goodwill that I went to yesterday. On a new rack that came out was this white top with a built-in shelf bra, and it is indeed Lululemon. They had it listed or marked at $6.99. It has no interior tags. I already washed it. I actually OxyCleaned it first and then washed it. It is very nice and bright. It has no tags, like I said, but on the inside, it has these bars along the bottom. There's actually 6 bars I counted. And I learned this from, I can't remember who, but the bars do mean something. So you just type that in. I typed it into Google, and I guess 6 bars translates to a 14 in Lululemon. And they usually only use them on certain styles. The ebb and flow ribbed top, I think, is what this is. So I'll do a little more research on it, but hopefully around 30 on that. Then on a different new rack that came out, there weren't very many racks coming out. I only looked through maybe 2 or 3. 3. I got nothing on one of them. Is this We The Free oversized top? I think this is going to do really well because it's a size extra large in We The Free. And in Free People, the larger sizes tend to do better. On eBay, it has like a little bit of bohemian like distressing on it. All the buttons are there. It looks to be in really good condition. It's a longer tunic length top. And I already washed this one too, and it was marked at $6.99. So that was a great find too. I think I'll probably list it at 40 and expect to get around 30 to 40 for it. Then I picked up, this was a half price color tag. These are a J. Crew pair of jeans. There's the J. Crew tag on the back. They are the demi boot crop, and they're a size 31, which is part of the reason that I picked them up. They were on sale for $4.50, and all of the distressing looks to be in place. So I don't think that these were worn very much. J. Crew is an expensive brand, and they are a cute style with the crop. So I'm probably gonna list these around 35 would be my guess. And those were $4.50. So 3 good finds right off the bat. And then I found this little pair of kids boots. They do need a little bit of cleaning up, and I need to clean up the bottoms, but the tread's really good. They're a size 5C, and they are Koolaburra by UGG. And this is the first time that I've picked up I picked up one pair of Uggs before, UGG Australia, that did really good. I think the Koolaburra is a diffusion type line that isn't as expensive. So I'll have to look up comps on these, but I would guess around 25, and I paid $3.99. So those were a great deal too. And then I went over to TJ Maxx and I picked up a pair of, I'm gonna pop up a picture because I already listed them this morning. It's a pair of Air Essentials Spanx petite large cropped like lounge pants. And I had just been watching a video by Via Glow Gloria, and check her out if you haven't. And she was talking about 100% sell-through rate items. And she was talking about this Air Essentials line literally the morning that I went and shopped. So when I saw them, I thought I am going to pick them up, and I paid $20 for them. But they're new with tags, and being at TJ Maxx, if you can find like a one-off item that's clearanced out, you're gonna have probably better luck with it because maybe it's not as oversaturated on the eBay market. So I originally went to TJ Maxx hoping to find like the yellow tags, which are like deeply discounted at the beginning of the year, but there was none of that happening at my TJ Maxx. So I just went through the clearance section and picked up those Spanx that I have listed for $65. They retail for $128. And like I said, they have, that line has 100% sell-through rate. So we will see how those do. And then I picked up a skirt, a Tommy Bahama skirt that I mentioned in my What Sold video this past week. And it's a seafoam mint skirt, golf, pickleball, tennis. I'll put all those things, UPF. I have one, this exact one in a size large listed already. So I'll just do a sell similar and take new pictures. And this will be a really easy listing. I did pay $10 for it. And it's a size extra small, which probably won't do as well because the last one I just sold was $23 and I had it listed at $35. But maybe this color will do better. And especially since we're going into spring now, well, the eBay sellers are shopping spring starting now and it is January. So I'll probably list this one at $35 also. So that was a good find. And then I buy those big bags that they have at TJ Maxx and that's what I use for all of my packages when I go to the post office. So I needed a couple of those because my other one was ripping. So paid a couple dollars for that. And then today I went to a different Goodwill and a consignment store. So I'm going to show you what I got. And I got a coffee. I won't say never, but maybe once every 6 months I go out and I get a coffee while I'm thrifting. So this was a special treat today. Just a regular latte, no flavors. Just easy peasy. Okay, I went to Goodwill and I picked up these Athleta pants. I really like selling Athleta. They are the high-rise Venice wide leg pant from what I looked up. This is a fuzzy. No, that's a stain. They need a wash. I think it's surface though, so it'll come out. They're in a seafoam green. I'm seeing lots of stains. Oh, I didn't see these in the store. I might OxyClean these. That's like my favorite thing to do right now is OxyClean stuff. So anyway, we're gonna look past that for now. These are a size large. And will these stains come out? TBD. Or will I just return these pants? I don't know. I paid $9.99, so I paid quite a bit for them. But with the larger size and the wide leg, I think I could probably get 40 if I can get all these stains out. I think I can. They look like they got run over by a cart, which is unfortunate. All right, Scrub Lady is back. I picked up a set because that's what we're doing now. We're only picking up sets. This is like a terracotta orange color. It's coming up very different on camera, but it's terracotta orange. They're different sizes. This is a size medium pant and it's a jogger. Probably this is more a jogger if I had to guess. And then this is my favorite top to pick up. And it is the Rafaela oversized top. And this one performs really well on eBay, even by itself. So if I could find this top really cheap, I would probably pick it up single by itself. This top is small, but because it's oversized, I feel like it could fit a medium. So I was less hesitant about picking it up, but I paid up for these. I paid $19.99 for the set. Ooh! I went back and forth, but I know that I will sell them. They're in good condition. They need a wash, but I just know I can sell them for at least 40 locally, maybe 50. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then if they don't sell in the next month locally, I'll put them on eBay. So that was just something that I know I can sell, so I was willing to pay up for it, which I do pretty frequently if you've seen my channel before. And I pay up on a lot of stuff because the thrift stores are just expensive. This is a Lululemon Speed Up short. Speaking of paying up, these are in a black camo. There's the logo, and I paid $15 for these. They're a size 6. The size dot is in the back zip pocket. They're in excellent condition though. So I think that they will sell pretty quickly. This is like the first type of short like this that I've picked up. You wanna see? $14.99. Ooh. And I think they did just come out, even though they were tagged as the 4th. Today is the 7th. And these were not out when I was there on Monday. Okay. I don't know how much I can get for those. 30, 35, but if I know they'll sell. So just come back for my what solds to see if it actually does. we'll do the other Lululemon piece that I picked up. This is a men's metal vent tech t-shirt, which I know well now because I have sold several and I have a few in my store still. It is green and heathered. It's a men's top. Here's the logo. And it has the size on the bottom. It's a size large, which was part of the reason that I wanted to pick it up. I have several medium that aren't really moving, but it seems like large and up, there's great demand on eBay. The guys are on eBay looking for their Lululemon, and it has the 3 check marks at the top left shoulder. That was what I saw immediately, and I paid $12.99 for it, but I'm gonna list it for $35, and hopefully it'll sell in 90 days. It's a really nice color in excellent condition, so pick that up. And I'm okay with paying the $12.99, honestly, because if it'll take me probably 20 minutes to process that and then photograph and everything. So a half an hour, and if I can make $10 to $15 on it, I'm okay with that. And I'll be confident that the buyer is gonna like what they get. Not everybody has Lululemon in their area, so I've been finding a lot of it lately, so hopefully it starts selling. The last item I picked up is another packed organic piece, which I picked one up, I think, in my last video. This is a sweater. Here's the packed. This does well on eBay. Hopefully this isn't flawed. It's a size medium. I saw listings for about $30 on eBay, and 100% organic cotton. Doesn't look to have any holes in it. It's like a Dijon mustard, not quite tie-dye, but some sort of dye design. So that'll be a good listing. And I paid $6.99 for that. Not bad. Then I went over to the consignment store and I picked up a few items. These were all half off. They were the orange tag, which means that they've been living in the store for 6 weeks and the consignment store is ready to get rid of them, or they will be going to donation, from my understanding. The first one I picked up is an Athleta shirt. This feels brand new. It feels, like the crispy t-shirt, and it has a cool pattern on it. The reason I picked it up is because it's a size 1X. And the only other item that I've picked up in a plus size for Athleta sold within a few weeks. So I'm gonna see how this does. I paid half of $13.50. My receipt is down here, so I should grab that. So about $7 for that, and I will be listing that for at least $25. Another pair of Athleta, or another Athleta item. This is a size 4, and they are a jogger. I'll have to look up exactly the style, but they have the jogger bottom. These are in excellent condition. They have zipper pockets, pull on. We love the pull on. Being a size 4, we'll see how that does, but I paid half of $20.50, so $10.25. Oh, did I do it? $10.25. Plus tax on all of this, because my consignment stores do charge tax. My Goodwills do not charge tax. And I've been asked about it in the comments before why that is. And what I looked up was that some thrift stores in California, that's where I'm located, they follow some specific criteria that allow them to not pass on sales tax to their customers on donated goods. So most of the stores that I go to do not have sales tax. This is a new with tags Lululemon tank top. It is a really pretty color. TIDT is the style color, which is right there. You can find it on the new tags, and it's probably a teal something. I'll type it in and it'll tell me. This is a size 10, great size. Retails for $58. Crispy tag. I'll be able to find out exactly what this is. This will be a quick listing. And it was half of $17.50. So maybe $9 for that. And hopefully I'll get about 30 to 35. This is in excellent condition too. I found some really good condition Lululemon. This is a Swiftly tank. And if you don't know about the Swiftly tank, they also have the size embroidered in the bottom hem, just like that Metal Vent Tech t-shirt for the men's. But the women's, they have numbered sizing, and the men's have letter sizing. So this is a 12 because the tag is taken out. Did they know that at the consignment store? They did. Here's the logo on the back. It's like a heathered green, very like Green Lantern-y in person. Excellent condition. I paid half of $17.50, so about $9 on that one, and I'll list that around $30 to $35. The Swiftlies, I've heard they perform really well. I have several now for sale that are not moving yet, so maybe as we get further into the new year, people will be looking for active workout clothes. This I was really excited to pick up. I've looked at it several times in the store. It's one of my favorite brands to sell, which is Title IX. It's a nice outdoor hiking brand. This is a size extra large. It retails for $159. Can you see that? $159, and it's called the Purple Heather Sweater. It does have like 30% wool on the exterior. It's a zip up. Did I even test the zipper? No, but it looks like it works. And they wanted, I paid up for this. They wanted $45.50. So I paid $23 plus tax. I'm probably gonna list this on the higher side because we're gonna go into hiking season. Ooh, the zipper works. We're gonna go into hiking season, and this is a really nice piece. And it's beautiful, and it's in a larger size with the wool. It'll keep you nice and warm while you're hiking or just lounging. It's a longer length, so I would think it covers the bum, which I will put in my listing. I could be listing this at $80, and we'll see how that goes. But new with tags, that'll be a quick listing as long as it is indeed flawless. I did look it up and down. I have one more item that I picked up, and it is a pair of Spanx. These are a pull-on jogger, stretchy, feels like the Ponte Knit pants, and they are a smaller size. They're a medium. But we're gonna see how these do. They're in excellent, like new condition. And Spanx retails for a lot. Like these were probably at least $128 retail. I got them for half off of $18.50. So I probably paid a little over $10 with tax for these. They have a pocket in the back. These could be good for work or just casual. They're a really nice thick fabric, so you don't feel like you can see through it or anything like that. So I was actually really happy with all of the pickups that I had. Let me know, what's the best pickup that you've had lately? I feel like this new year, there has been a lot of good donations being made. Not so much in the men's section in my area, but the women, I feel like they cleared house so that they could bring in the new stuff for the holiday gifts that they maybe received. So let me know, how's the thrifting been for you? I feel like there's parts of the year that there are lulls in the thrifting, and this for me has not been one. So I've been picking up a lot of stuff. Let me know, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.